The motivation for the course was a desire to enable or facilitate anybody to do whatever they would like, regardless of their ability. The setup of the course really is in week 1, students form a group and they meet their partner. And throughout the course, the students work with the partner to design a solution and prototype the solution.
Something that is explicitly made for the person because it's designed or co-designed by the person and the student.
So I'm working on the Activation Hub project for Matilda.
The main idea of the project is to find a way for her to grip and change the orientation of the oar so she can row properly.
We're working with Jack, who is a rower at the BALMAIN rowing club.
So he wants to be able to row scull, which means using 2 oars, and the moment he rows sweep, which is 1, he has a disability in his right hand as a result of cerebral palsy.
And that's obviously why the splints will come in handy to get me on the water, get me in a single, get me in a quad, which is obviously 4-person boat with 2 oars.
The project I'm working on is allowing people with quadriplegia to read books in bed.
We were working with Peter Worsley, who is a metal worker.
I love reading, but lying in bed, I can't hold a book. Like, I can read a book on my knee, but when I'm lying on my back in bed, I can't hold a book.
So it was really interesting. It was an interesting challenge to me trying to get a physical book to turn pages manually.
The Makerspace has changed our lives with this project. It's made it a lot easier. The most valuable thing, I think, is how much experience the people working here in the Makerspace have.
So the relationship in between the course and the Makerspace is fundamental. The course runs essentially in the Makerspace.
This course is really different because you are not working with industry, you're working with individuals.
And really catering to their needs and their wants and exactly what they want in the product.
I know my hand, I know the body, I know how rowing works. Being able to have something like this where it's focused just on me, having like the students come here, being able to film me, ask questions, is really great.
It's been really, really exciting seeing that process and seeing it click in the students' minds of how valuable that really is.
With Jack, we work closely with him. We're here today talking to him and seeing him row. He's given us some great ideas that we didn't think of in our design because he will be the one using it.
Every test we do and every success and failure, I always report back to Peter.
The co-design bit is probably the key to it.
And also being able to work, in a multidisciplinary team. So, with chemical engineers and mechanical engineers, mechatronics.
We've all come up with different ideas, worked together to combine them and come up with the best solution.
And you can see the impact that your work is having immediately, and you can develop great relationships with people that you will hopefully take on for the rest of your life into your career to make you a great engineer. Without the partners, we don't have a course, so that's of course the biggest thanks.
And we honestly want to thank the Baxter Foundation for the support.
To enable us to continue offering this course and expanding the number of projects and therefore the number of lives we can touch.